Welcome everyone again. Welcome to our 12th Health Matters with Hatsuno Kiseki Facebook Live session. And we'll be discussing about antioxidants. Tonight, Dr. Lim is with us and he will talk about, his topic is what are antioxidants and why it is important for you. Like I said earlier, today we are going to do it a little bit different. We would like you to suggest what topic should Dr. Siva and Tiffany talk about that, maybe you may have some concerns about, like, some health issues or, some teething issues that you are facing or your family members are facing. So please let us know what is the topic for 5th of July. Right now we have Dr. Lim. So we hope this session will equip you with the knowledge that you need to be a healthier individual. Also, you can advise your family members, your husband, wife, children, on how to care for their health naturally. So please feel free to ask any questions as well if you have in the comment section, and we'll try to answer it during this session. Okay, so over to you, Dr. Lim. Let me just make you the host.
Thank you very much, Mark. Good evening, everyone. All right, good day, everyone. So today I'm talking about what are antioxidants and why antioxidant is actually so important, especially in our body. So what is antioxidants? Okay, so, or maybe what are antioxidants? So normally we take it as a collective noun. So it is actually a compounds, so that is protect the cells from damaging effect of the free radicals. So what are free radicals? Free radicals are actually they are highly reactive molecules. In the sense of, like, they have less than 1 electron, so they are like very gila one, so they will be freely around, become a radical that can cause the oxidative stress. So they will make the cells become very stressful, and they will damage the cells. Okay, so when they damage the cells, this will lead to various health issues and also some of the chronic diseases. That's why antioxidant is very important. So what does the function of antioxidant? It actually try to neutralize these free radicals. Free radicals, they have 2 electrons. So when you have the normal molecule will have 2 electrons. When there is 1 electron that's taken over, so it becomes a radical. That means it becomes partial electrons. It becomes a radical. So this is how it actually prevent them causing harm to the body by the antioxidant. So if you can see here, antioxidants are naturally produced by the body, all right? Or we can also obtain it from the dietary sources. So these antioxidants, they actually act as the electron donors. As I mentioned, radical, they have lack of 1 electron. So this antioxidant is so generous, so it will give the electron. Okay, so when they give electron, it actually stabilizes the free radicals. So we have 2 electrons that actually work together. So the maximum that can be filled in is actually 2 electrons. So when this provide them with 1 electron, so it actually stabilize the radical, and it helps to break the chain reaction of free radical damage. Because 1 radical is 1 electron. So 1 electron can attack another radical, another molecule, to become a radical, to become 1 electron again. So this will actually spread around and all becomes radical. So if we have the antioxidant to stop or to break the chain from damage the cells, then the whole chain will be stopped or will be broken by the antioxidant. Okay, so this is how the antioxidant work. All right, so if we see, there are basically various types of antioxidants. So what are they? Now we always hear about We have antioxidant in the coffee, we have antioxidant of this, antioxidant of that. But what are actually the types or the sources of antioxidants? Number one, vitamins. Okay, so we have vitamin C, vitamin E, or vitamin A. They are actually well-known antioxidants that are found in many fruits, vegetables, as well as in other foods. So they help to neutralize the free radical and support overall the health. And the second, polyphenols. So what are polyphenols? Poly means it is a group of many, and phenols means the group with the OH. So you can see that this is the group of antioxidants that is found in a plant-based food, such as what? That we eat the berries, the grapes, the tea, including the green tea, whatever tea that you have, cocoa, and even spices. So these polyphenols has been associated with some health benefits, including reducing the inflammation and protecting the chronic diseases. Okay, the third one is carotenoids. So carotenoids, I'm pretty sure that probably you hear a lot of carotenoids in some of the carrots, in some of the tomatoes, in some of the potatoes or whatever. Yes, they can be found in all these foods like carrot, tomatoes, sweet potatoes, and some leafy greens. So carotenoids, they are actually the pigments that give the fruits and also the vegetable the colors. Okay, so they are very good antioxidant. The last one will be flavonoids, saponins, and tannins. So this might be a little bit new to you. So for those who have heard it for the first time, flavonoids, saponin, or tannins, or in flavonoids in particular, they are actually part of polyphenol, and they are abundant in fruits. Not only fruits, they are also abundant in vegetables, some teas, and also dark chocolate. All right. So they have been studied for their antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and also some of the immune boosting properties. So if we consume a diet that rich in antioxidants, it is important in maintaining the overall health and also protecting against the oxidative damage. Okay, that means to prevent the oxidation. As I mentioned earlier, if we neutralize the free radicals, so antioxidant will help to reduce the risk of chronic diseases. It will support a healthy immune system and also promote the cell to function better. Okay, so the importance of antioxidants. Why is it important to our body? We can see that antioxidant is actually playing a crucial role in maintaining the overall health. And in maintaining the overall health, and we can see that there are some of the key reasons why antioxidants are actually important. Okay, so we see the antioxidant can help to neutralize the free radicals. Okay, free radicals, as we know, they are actually unstable molecules. They can cause the damage to the cells and also the tissues. So they are actually produced, these antioxidants, these free radicals, they are produced in the body as a byproduct of various metabolic processes. So a lot of processes that actually happen in the body. So it could be due to the external factors such as smoking, such as stress, such as some of your poor diet, and also pollution. So you can see that if you take the antioxidants, it will actually help to neutralize the free radicals by donating 1 electron for you. So you have lack of electron because of a radical, I give you 1 electron. Okay, so stabilize the whole thing and prevent from further damage. Okay, it protects against oxidative stress. So what is oxidative stress? Oxidative stress here means it happens when there is imbalance between the free radicals and antioxidants in our body. So if you can see that because of these two happen, it will actually lead to a cellular damage, which is a damage in the cell, inflammation, and it also leads to some of the chronic diseases. So if you can see that the function of antioxidant, it will help to reduce these diseases and promote overall health. Okay, antioxidant also can help in supporting immune function, where our immune function actually pretty much depending on a delicate balance of free radicals and also antioxidants. So where there is an imbalance that happen, can actually weaken our immune response and try to make the body more susceptible to infection and also diseases. So with this, the antioxidant can help in functioning the immune system by protecting the immune cells from oxidative damage, and also to enhance the ability to fight off the bacteria or maybe some of the microbes that goes into our body. Next, it will help in reducing inflammation. Okay, we can see that inflammation is some of the factor that the cause for many diseases. For example, arthritis. Then we have cardiovascular disease and also part of the cancer. Okay, so we can see that this inflammation through the oxidative stress in the point number 2, it can actually damage the cells and promote the inflammatory functions or inflammatory molecules. So the antioxidant will actually help to reduce the inflammation and to reduce the radical cells, as well as inhibiting the inflammatory pathway. Okay, so it will actually promote a healthier inflammation response. The next one will be anti-aging effects. I'm pretty sure that you have heard a lot of these terms or this phrase, where if you take antioxidant, then you will look younger, you won't get old so fast. And this is true because when we have the oxidative stress, which is on this part, pointer option, okay, which is on this part, the antioxidative stress, it is closely linked to aging process. Okay, aging process. So the accumulation of some of the cell damage over the time, it can actually lead to faster aging and also some of the age-related diseases. So with the antioxidant, it actually helps to, help to repair this damage and protect the cells from oxidative stress, and becomes how should I put it, to a slower aging process. So that's why some of the people, some of the old people, they like to do masks. I mean, not only old people, and young people, they like to put the mask together with the antioxidants, whatever, on the face, so that the antioxidant will actually, balance the radicals, everything on your face cells, then you become younger. All right. And the next one is enhancing the skin health, as I mentioned. So in our whole day and the activities, so we have been exposed to a lot of UV radiation, a lot of pollutions, and all these actually generating the free radicals and damage our skin cells. So here, if we put in antioxidants, if particularly found in the fruit, vegetables, and also some of the skincare products, or even if you take the some of the compounds in the postbiotic, it can actually help you from the oxidation of damage on the skin, and also to promote the collagen production. So if you see that if we put in the antioxidant with the rich food like vegetables or nuts, seeds, and also some of the antioxidants related products, then it will actually promote a good overall well-being, and also to enhance the antioxidant function. Okay. So talking about oxidative stress, talking about the function of antioxidant, how does actually oxidative stress and the role of free radicals in damaging the cell. Now, I've been talking about a lot of oxidative stress, free radicals. Now, I'll tell you a little bit in the layman term how our normal cell, which is a healthy cell, when attacked by a free radical, then it will become so-called the old cell or the problematic cell. So we see that from here, the oxidative stress actually happens when there is an imbalance in the body between the harmful molecules that we call the free radical. So free radical, they are actually the troublemaker, okay, because they are unstable, as I mentioned earlier, and they can cause the damage to our cells. So if we think of the free radical as a very tiny, very reactive molecules, so that can be created in our body and also can come up from other external factors like pollution, smoking, and even stress. So when there are too many free radicals, okay, when you see here there's too many free radicals, it can actually start to attack our cells, okay, as you can see from the figure here. So when it starts to attack our cells, just imagine these tiny free radical, they are actually the thieves, the pencuri, yeah? The thieves that actually steal all the electrons. So it will steal all the electrons and in from the molecules in our cell. So this thief can form a chain reaction. So when more molecules has become unstable and damaged, this chain reaction or this more and more radical will happen. So when more and more radical will happen, then more and more our normal cells will be attacked and becomes radical. All right. So if you put in the whole thing, a lot of radicals, then it becomes, oxidative stress. That means your cells have become very stressful and become oxidized. So if let's say we put the antioxidant in, so the production of free radical can so-called overcome this free radical, then to put it into a balanced state where we can support our body and also to give a balanced lifestyle. So here we can keep our bodies in balance and supporting our antioxidant defenses. We can prevent the damage. So you can just put in antioxidant in and to prevent the oxidative stress. So next will be, you might be wondering, how can this antioxidant neutralize the free radical? All right. So we can see that antioxidants, they are like superhero. Now you have free radical, which is like a pencuri. So antioxidant, they will act as a superhero. How they act as a superhero? You can see that it protects our cells from harm. Okay, so there are special molecules that are found in healthy fruits, level, whatever that I mentioned just now, and they can stop the bad guys of what we call the free radical. So free radical are the troublemaker in our bodies. They are unstable, they can cause damage, and they can create naturally in our body, which are come from the things like unhealthy habits or pollution. So when we have the free radical that harm our cells, so antioxidant will rescue us. So when antioxidant rescue us, they will give the electron and give the free radicals calm down and become harmless. So it's actually like a game of catch. So free radicals are like balls bouncing around, causing trouble. So antioxidant will step in and catch these bouncing balls by giving them an electron. Nah, I'll give you electron. I give you electron to makan, whatever. So this stop the free radical from bouncing and causing more damage to our cells. So this is how the antioxidant neutralize the free radicals. Okay. And we could see that, as I mentioned, we can get the antioxidants from the fruits, from the nuts, and from the everything. And one of the very good sources of antioxidants is we can actually find it in postbiotic. Okay, so in the postbiotic, we can see that during the fermentation by the bacteria and everything, the antioxidants that are from the fruits and vegetables, they are also contribute a lot of antioxidants when we see from the colors of the fruits and veggies. So we can see that it can be found in the red strawberries, in the deep blueberries, or maybe in the green spinach. Then we could see that some of the fermented foods, which in this case would be in postbiotic, where it can be found in some of the fermented fruit or fermented food, where they have a special process and the beneficial bacteria already done their work with the magic. Then they come along with the some of the compounds that I mentioned earlier. It could be saponins or tannins or whatever groups that they will actually, contain some of the antioxidants to give our bodies an extra boost. Next, we will have some of the herbs and spices. So we use a lot of herbs and spices in our cooking, and they are actually rich in antioxidants. For example, we have turmeric. Turmeric is a yellow color that gives color to the curry. So they have a lot of antioxidants. If you use the turmeric in the fermentation and produce the postbiotic, then it is very rich in antioxidants. Same goes to some of the herbs like ginger or cinnamon and so on and so forth. So if you have nuts and seeds, now some people would like to snack on nuts and also some of the seeds. They actually not only provide a very tasty treat, but also they introduce the antioxidant in our bodies. So we have some of the seeds and nuts like almonds, like walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds. They are actually a very good example of nuts and seeds as well, which contain antioxidants. Okay. All right. So we did a little bit of research on the antioxidants group that I found in Hatsuno Kiseki. And we found that there are two samples here. One is a dry sample, one is a liquid sample. And you can see that the Kiseki contain a lot of tannins, a lot of saponins, a lot of terpenoids. So these are the so-called the polyphenol groups of antioxidant that found in Kiseki. So these are the qualitative analysis, and we are trying to, go into deeper of the Kiseki to profile most of the phytochemical tests to find out more antioxidant or to profile more antioxidants that we can venture in Kiseki in the Kiseki itself. So you can see here one of the antioxidant activity that has been conducted on Kiseki would be the DPPH antioxidant activity. So this activity, as you can see here, we actually put a DPPH, which is the radical agent. Then we treat it with the Kiseki, and we found that the DPPH has been colorless, and it actually shows a very good antioxidant activity. Okay, so it actually form a very good cluster of antioxidant properties, and we can see that the result can be calibrated using the standard curve of gallic acid, and the result that found that it has a scavenging effect, which is give the electrons, is about 0.3 milligram per mil of sample, will actually protect the antioxidant of 97.27%. So from here, we can see that the dosage will be very low, actually can protect will give a very good antioxidant activity. So in 1 mil, there will be 0.3 milligram. It can actually give the protection of 97.27% of antioxidant. All right. So with this, we have I have lined up some of the general tips on how to maximize the antioxidant benefits from the Kiseki products. The first one is you follow the usage instructions. Okay, so you have to read and follow the usage instruction provided on the packaging. so that it is to to maximize the benefits from especially on a specific guidance on how to actually take the product for the antioxidant benefits. Number two, consume the recommended dosage. So this is to ensure that you're getting the adequate amount of the product and potentially maximizing the associated antioxidant benefits. And the third one, you can also pair with some of the antioxidant-rich food, which can also enhance. You can actually together with the fruits, vegetables, nuts, or even seeds and herbs to complement the antioxidant properties. And next will be try to minimize the processed food, because you know that processed food has lost some of their nutrients. It's better to consume the fresh, raw, and minimally processed fruits and vegetables to maximize the antioxidant intake. Again, you need to store properly of your kiseki. As what you all know, if you store properly, you avoid to direct sunlight. Like if you take it properly and you store it properly, it will actually give you a better, better benefits in terms of antioxidant activity. Then after taking the kiseki, you can try to consider a balanced diet. So what balanced diet here means that kiseki provide all the antioxidants. So it is good that you have a well-rounded diet, and that will include some of the antioxidant-rich foods. So this will actually ensure you in getting a broad spectrum of antioxidants and supporting overall the health and also your well-being. Consult a healthcare professional. If you have any questions, you can concerns, you can actually ask. And you can also consult any of the healthcare professional, or can even ask Mark and the team for any advice on the kiseki and also the antioxidant. And you can even propose any of the titles so that we can try to gather on the information and give you the best information that if the one that you want to know in probably in the future sessions. And next, the most important thing, I think you need to exercise. Okay, why? Because exercise will increase the blood flow, which can enhance the delivery of antioxidants to the tissues and also organs in our body. So that will also improve the circulation of antioxidants from the postbiotic, from the kiseki itself, to reach your target area more efficiently. Okay. Next would be sleep. Get your sufficient and quality sleep. That is important for overall health. I know that a lot of people will have lack of sleep or sleep too late. So I think in this case, during our sleep, the body actually undergoes a repair and regeneration process. So that will actually, when you take these antioxidants, it will actually give you optimal utilization to combat or to fight the oxidative stress. Next will be hydration. Yeah, stay hydrated. Now it's very hot. Okay, it's a hot season. So stay hydrated, drink more water. And, water can actually transport and distribute the antioxidants throughout the whole body. Limit your alcohol consumptions. Excessive alcohol consumption can actually lead to additional or increase of oxidative stress. So if you take it in moderation or maybe totally avoid it, that will actually maintain you a healthier balance of antioxidants in the body. And yep, so these are all the general tips to maximize the antioxidant benefits from the kiseki postbiotics. And remember, it is always to rely on the information, everything on the packaging, and also to consult whatever healthcare professional on specific guidance in using when you are taking these antibiotics. No, sorry, not antibiotics, antioxidants from the postbiotics. Okay. That's it. Thank you very much. And thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much for the presentation, and I hope all of you so sorry. I hope all of you have learned about antioxidant, and if you have any questions, you can ask us right now, or like Dennis have suggested. He has suggested the topic of how to control diabetes in a natural way. I think that is quite a good topic, because diabetes not only affect people who are obese or grossly unhealthy. I've seen people who are healthy, who exercise and all that. They are diabetic as well. I'm talking about type 2 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes, that one no choice, right? Yeah. But, of course, in the near future, we would like to look into how we can treat diabetes, whether it's type 1 or type 2, with Kiseki. In fact, as we are speaking at the moment, we do have a naturopath clinic in Dubai that are testing Kiseki with type 1 and type 2 diabetes. At the moment, we just sent it last week. They received it Monday. So I hope, when in a month's time, we will have some good information on how Kiseki have helped the patients in Dubai. Yeah. So thank you so much for your suggestion, Dennis. So does anyone have any questions? Audience, Dr. Tan, do you have any question?
Yes, I have two questions for Dr. Lim.
Yep.
Just to ask your comment.
Mm.
What do you think about natural and synthetic antioxidants?
Natural and synthetic oxidant and antioxidant. Okay, could you give an example?
Example, like vitamin C, as an example.
Okay.
We have synthesized vitamin C, we have vitamin C from fruits.
Okay.
Do you think they are the same? The effectiveness, is it the same or they are very different?
Okay. Well, my background is chemistry, so if you say that chemically they are the same, okay, chemically they are the same. In terms of functions, they might be slightly different because the fruits, the vitamin C from the fruits, it could be some of the derivatives. So some of the derivatives will give a better effect compared to a synthetic one. But if you are totally on the synthetic vitamin C, then I would say that there's only the function of the vitamin C. Chemically it will function as the antioxidant as well, because some of the functional groups it will actually go for oxidative stress of the free radical. So they are the same for the chemically synthesized. Yep.
Has it been studied, a comparison between naturally occurring antioxidants and antioxidants that are synthetic?
I need to check that, but then if you say that naturally, extract the vitamin C, I believe that they have studied on the, from the fruit juice compared with the chemically synthesized vitamin C. But then there will be a little bit of bias, because if you take the juice from the fruit itself, it will contain other compounds as well. So if you want to compare, apple with apple, then that would be you have to extract the vitamin C out from the fruits and then compare with the chemically synthesized vitamin C. Yeah.
So I guess the takeaway from this question is, it's always better to take natural food products, because you will have all the other components or all the other nutrients.
Yep, other nutrients together.
Yeah. Okay.
All the other phytochemicals.
Yeah, phytochemicals. Yep.
Yeah. Another question is, how about pro-oxidant?
Pro-oxidant.
Yeah. I do heard that some antioxidants they also has the pro-oxidant abilities or characteristics.
What are pro-oxidants?
Yeah.
Pro-oxidant, I think is like I think something like free radical as well that promote oxidation.
Oh,
Because I remember I heard one presentation from one of my students recently. She was talking about astaxanthin as one of a very good antioxidant because it has pure antioxidant property, which is different from other type of antioxidant, whereby some of, other antioxidants to some extent, they have the ability to be pro-oxidant as well. That's what I heard from my student.
Are you saying that pro-antioxidant is the same as antioxidant?
No,
Pro-oxidant.
some antioxidant, they also have the ability to act as pro-oxidant, or maybe they have the pro-oxidant characteristics.
From my understanding, pro-antioxidant and antioxidant, they are not the same. They actually work differently and they have opposite effects in biological system. So pro-antioxidant may promote oxidation and can generate probably some of the reactive oxygen species, give the oxidation process, which can lead to the damage to the cells or some tissues. Whereas the antioxidants, they are actually to counteract the harmful effects to the pro-oxidant. So they are neutralizing the free radicals. So in this case, they could be like neutralizing the pro-oxidants. Yeah, from my understanding.
The reason why I remember this is because when I look at your slide, you have one slide whereby the free radical is the one with a single electron or unpaired electron, sorry.
Mm.
And then you have the antioxidant providing one electron for the free radical.
Mm-hmm.
So when I look at that, your antioxidant also has an unpaired electron. So can it be like it can also act as a free radical thing?
I guess the antioxidant is the electron donor. Is the electron donor. So they might have some of the additional like charges, like polyphenols, all this thing. So that would be like the OH or whatever H that actually will go to the free radical of the electrons. Yeah.
I also don't have answer. I'm just asking.
Okay. The other thing is that just now in your presentation, Dr. Lim, you have the chart that you did the study on our Kiseki product. What does it mean by 97.23%?
The scavenging effect, that means that the ability of to protect the cells or to protect the antioxidant effect. So within that concentration, it actually gives that kind of a percentage of the protection, the antioxidant ability.
Okay.
So at 0.3 milligram per ml is actually a very low concentration. So with the low concentration, it can actually give a maximum benefit for the antioxidant.
So does it mean that if a person drinks one whole bottle of Kiseki, take for example?
Not at one time lah.
What if?
What if? I'm not sure if you have testimonials that or not.
No, but does it mean that it will go in and then fix whatever problem, whatever free radicals, all the free radicals that you have in the body will be fixed?
No, I don't think so, because there is a so-called a threshold or absorption. So there's a threshold absorption. So the body can't absorb so much at one time. So there will be like a threshold of absorption of a certain concentration.
So sorry.
Yeah. Is example like if we take like vitamin C like 1000 milligram. So won't be 1000 milligram absorbed the body direct. So it will be like probably like 50 or 60% that has been absorbed. The rest just, it will go through urine or whatever.
So if we were to advise someone who is is having flu and things like that, to take maybe 10 ml every hour, would that be a great plan for that particular person?
Every hour. I'm not sure about the the study that probably in future, but then if let's say every hour, it depends on the, I think based on this concentration with the every hour, it depends on antioxidant that could be that can actually cure that particular disease. Now if let's say there is, then I think why not, can just like every hour take it, but then this one need to be scientific evidence to prove it, which I think we can actually do in the future.
Okay, that'd be great. Thank you.
In small amount in a more frequent manner is better than one shot take all.
You can say so because because you are having fever, right? Let's say we take about like two capsule of Panadol, paracetamol. If you want, you take sekaligus 6 bg and see, rather than take every 4 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
I think maybe the 1 hour maybe is still questionable, but maybe every 2 hours, every 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yes, this one needs studies
need studies to prove it.
But I think the idea is more frequent, smaller amount is better than one shot take all.
But I think with the continuous, like stated in the package, like 1 day 2 times or 1 day 3 times, I think that should be sufficient to preventive of the some of the diseases, and also we can actually have a maximum absorption of the antioxidants every day, like everyday supply continuously.
Okay, we have a question from Mr. KCO. Does cold pressed juice retain more of the vitamins, enzymes, minerals, and antioxidants than regular juice?
Regular juice means like what kind of regular juice?
Probably like, I don't know, the conventional juicer. So if you have the cold press juicer, like those like Kuvings or Hurom versus the traditional juicer.
Okay, I think there are studies that done before. Cold press juice is actually considered to retain more nutrients because the juice actually extracted in the like just press it in where the fruits and also vegetables slowly ground into and press it in to extract the juice without any excessive heat, compared to centrifugal juicing. They will actually provide some of the heat. So the potential benefits that the cold press is actually the minimal heat and also the oxidation that is generated during the extraction process. Some of the high heat and also prolonged exposure to the air can degrade some of the certain heat sensitive nutrients, and that will be vitamins and also some of the enzymes. So you see that the cold pressing aims to minimize the heat and oxidation. So in this case, that will actually help to preserve the sensitive nutrients and also to give the nutrients to a greater extent. Yep.
Okay, but now I've heard somewhere that juicing is having the whole fruit is better than juicing. Would Dr. Tan like to answer that, or Dr. Lim?
I mean, if juicing, it depends on how you prepare the juice. If let's say you're using a way to how to say, because when we want to create juice, one of I think I believe the conventional way or the conventional type of equipment, they might exclude out the fiber from the fruits. So you only get the liquid portion with the sugar and also whatever vitamins and minerals that are dissolved in the water. So if you consume that way, then I think it's not going to be it's not as good as consuming the whole fruit, because doing that way you are going to consume together with the fiber. But if you manage to find, I think those modern type of equipment, they might be able to sort of like convert the whole fruit into liquid. So I think for that type of juice should be better compared to the conventional or the old day style type of juice.
So can I say that eating whole fruits are better than juicing? And on top of that, you have less things to wash, right?
Of course, but yeah, I mean, it depends on how you prepare the juice. If the way you prepare the juice is in a way that you are going to remove some of the fiber, it's not going to, it's definitely not a better option. But I think there are types of machine, modern machine or modern juicer whereby they don't remove the fiber. It will be included inside the juice. Those should be a lot better compared to the conventional juice. But
Okay.
if you really have to choose between these three, then of course, eating whole fruits will always be better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope that answers your question, Casey Yo. Dr. Lim, you have anything to add?
I kind of agree with Dr. Tan, because it's like if you take the whole fruit, some people won't take it that much. So if you like blend it together, like together with the fiber and everything, some people can actually take more. So yep, it is actually good. Pretty much depending on how you juice the fruit itself.
But
I
then
think example would be like orange juice. Orange juice, usually you just collect the juice, the liquid. If you consume oranges, you're going to consume everything except the peel.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of fiber by consuming oranges as compared to drinking orange juice. And I agree with Dr. Lim. Drinking, you can easily sort of like overeat. You can easily drink 1 liter of orange juice. But if in order to eat 4 or 5 oranges, sometimes by the end of 2 oranges, you already give up.
Okay.
Other type of fruits.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Tan and Dr. Lim. Is there any other questions? I don't see any questions. So if we don't have any more questions, I guess we will end this session here today. We will take Dennis Gore's topic into consideration, and I'll speak to Dr. Siva and Tiffany about it. See whether can we do it next week. No, sorry, on our next session, which is on the 5th of July. Otherwise, it will be the next session, which is on the 14th session. Sorry. So since we don't have any more questions, thank you, Dr. Lim. Thank you, Dr. Tan, for joining us. Thank you, the audience, for joining us. And thank you, Mr. Yeo, for your question, and Dennis for your suggestion. So for those who have not liked our Facebook page or our YouTube channel or our Instagram account page, please do so and follow us. Thank you very much, everyone. Take care, stay safe, and see you in our next session. Bye-bye.